welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon, and today we are building in granite balls. I recently went camping and I got very inspired to build some campsites, and specifically some tiny home on wheels, campers, etc. So that's what I have decided to do today. So the tutorial I watched on how to do this is linked down below. It's from Roxy Sims. At first I was like, oh, this is gonna be so hard to do, and then I watched her tutorial and it was pretty easy. And I also learned some new roofing tricks. I had no idea. I forget, I'd have to do it to tell you, but I forget there's actual Control Alt C things you do with roofing. I do it here in a few minutes, but right there I'm holding down Alt and moving the roof. Somehow I never knew that, and so this video really helped me. Granted, I'm not a big roofer, if you will, so it's probably why I had never really heard that before or seen anyone do it. I just hadn't. But yeah, so right here, see how it brings up the two little circles? Very exciting news about that. So I highly recommend you watch that video if you don't already know about that, or if you want to build some campers and don't know how. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. It was really easy, and I'm excited about it. I'm also excited because this is my very first voiceover I've ever done in this way. I've talked during videos before as I'm playing the game, but not recording over a speed build. So I might be a bit rambly. I apologize if I'm painful to listen to this first time. I'll get better, I swear. But yeah, I really had a lot of fun building this, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, so this first camper is going to be more family oriented. There's going to be room for 2 kids and 2 adults. And there's gonna be a lot of the campers packed that you'll see here in a minute. Right now I'm putting in the windows, and just to let you guys know too, this is also my first time restricting myself to packs. So all the granite so far, actually let me retract the statement I was just about to say. For this build, and my aim for most of the Granite Falls lots that I'm going to be building, I want to stay with base game. Obviously the outdoor retreat pack. I had to think about what the pack is actually called. And what I am also going to allow myself to use is kits, because kits are really accessible. And I was thinking it would make sense to maybe include them. Also allows me to use a little campers kit and stuff like that. The only other kit that is actually on this lot is I believe it's Parenthood or the Toddlers stuff pack. It's the pack with the lights. I believe it's Toddlers actually. That light I really wanted in this build, because these types of sites, RV sites, camper sites, they always have these lights everywhere. You know, they really decorate these sites, and the lights that came with the little campers didn't. I just had a really hard time working with them and sizing them up and making them work, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put this in here. If someone downloads this and they don't have that particular stuff pack, I believe it was, they can just go without the lights. They can use something else. So other than that, that's all the packs that are in the game, which made it actually really easy to build because I didn't have a million things to choose from. Right now I'm putting out all this stuff for the kids. I love the outside of this particular camper so much. It looks like so much fun, and I love this rug. And what I love about this rug too, which makes sense, is it's clearly like an outdoorsy type blanket. It looks just like sleeping bag material, honestly, and it's just adorable. And I love this particular swatch, and I like the little play area with the pillows for the kids. Oh, it just makes me so happy. It makes me want to buy a camper and just take my family and go away for like a million years. Not literally, maybe just like a week. I mean, years would be great too, but I think at some point I'd get a little annoyed. That's an awfully small space for a family to be in for a very, very long time. So here I am working on the next one. So this particular camper is for not a family, just 2 Sims. There's room for 2 Sims to sleep in here. And the family that I made to use this camper is a younger couple. And they are very like bohemian artists, more laid back. Their site though, even though I intended for it to be very colorful, but it ended up being pretty neutral. But it still is very different and fun, and that's really what I wanted. I wanted it to be different than the other one, which at first I found myself repeating some things, like using some of the same objects. I'm like, wait a minute, no, can't do that. But I think we made it in the end. Their camper is also, again, retro, older, renovated but not newly renovated, definitely renovated on a budget. It's darker on the inside. We don't get to the interior yet, but yeah, so for the outside I wanted a collection of rugs, if you will, and I love the red rug here, the one that's on the top. I believe it came with this pack. I've always loved that rug, but I never find situations to use it really well in, and I think I just forget about it, honestly, but I've always liked it. So I was really happy to use it out here. I'm also using the little campers table and chairs. I thought this was really good for this family instead of having a picnic table, because it's just the 2 of them, even though in reality every site would have a picnic table, but it's fine. It's fine. And yeah, so, and I'm putting out the little tables for them to store their food and whatnot. Oh, and the camp, my gosh, words. What is that? Fire pit. Yes, I believe I used a different fire pit than I did than on the other campsite. And I love the little love seat, the outdoor love seat. I really love that too. And the area around the fire pit changes a little bit. I put out some of the outdoor sleeping things. What I should have done is use the cots from the little campers kit, but instead I used the ones that came with this game. I say with this game, with the Granite Falls. I'm doing it again, guys. I'm doing it again. Outdoor retreat, and they caught fire, so I don't recommend you guys do that. I think I uploaded it like that anyway, though, so you might want to move the beds. But then I'm working on this area. I love this little area. Oh, I love it so much. You have the pillows there for them to sit on. You got the art easel, their little guitar, and I just put out the lights that I was telling you guys about. So yeah, I'm just like cutesing. Is that the right word? Is that even a word? I don't know. I'm making the area look cute and bohemian, and I don't keep that picnic basket, I don't think. I'm not sure. But I'm really happy with how this site turns out as well. It definitely, for some reason, did not come together as easily for me as the other one. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just because I did it second. I don't know. But I really enjoyed it. I imagined it, like I said, being a lot more colorful, but I didn't. Again, I'm pack restricting, so there wasn't the movie hangout stuff wasn't used. I probably should have, but you know, it's fine. So here I am moving into the interior, and I'm doing the bohemian artist camper first, and I actually didn't know what to do with the interior at first because I've never actually been in a camper, fun fact. So I really had to think about how they're designed, and I just wasn't sure. I had to look it up, and then a lot of the stuff I didn't really have access to with the pack restriction. So I just got creative. So very small kitchen. I gave them a couch and some seating area, excuse me, with some rugs. I also throw some art easels in here. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but my window's open and there's a very loud bird outside. It's actually quite lovely, but just to let you guys know, you're getting some authentic ambiance right now, if you can hear that. So yeah, so I have some art easels in there and just a bunk bed. Both of these campers use bunk beds. Again, you know, it's what works with what I had. Actually, I think I might have used bunk beds anyway, to be honest. Some of the tiny living stuff would have been good in these campers, except they look too IKEA and too new, so I might not even use them. So then I'm doing the interior wallpapering and flooring, and I really was stumped. I cut out a lot of me brainstorming wallpaper because I was like, what does an inside of a camper look like? And I believe it's just like white or something when I looked it up on the campers I saw, and that didn't feel super awesome to use. So I just picked that and I put wood flooring in there, which I thought made sense. I hope it makes sense. Also, I do the bathrooms, but I do them off camera. But very dark and neutral in their room. Listen to me, their camper as well. I do put some plants in there. I figured that's fun because maybe they're gone for a few weeks at a time and they brought the plants with them that they could to take care of them so they don't die. I have never brought my plants camping. But I've also gone regular camping, not camper camping, like RV camping. So yeah, that's I don't know. That's what I did. And I don't know if I kept those plants outside or not. I kind of hope I did because that looks really cute, you know, as you're coming up the steps. I love that hanging plant. Love it so much. And then here I am working on the family one. This one was a little bit tricky because I was like, wait a minute, how do I fit all these bunk beds in there? But I managed. I put them against that back wall and it works. It definitely works. I forget if I changed the windows to match the windows that are in the other build or not. Whenever I watch people do these voiceover speed builds, they're always like, oh, I forget if I do this or that. I'm like, how do you forget? Don't you remember? Apparently it's very easy to forget. So if you're also thinking that right now, like how do you not remember what you did? I literally have no idea. I don't know. I filmed this 2 days ago. I was a different person then. I don't know. So yeah, so I put the little kitchen in the corner. I actually like how that turned out. Oh, side note with the bathrooms as well. I don't put a sink in the bathrooms. You don't need 2 sinks in something this small. I mean, the Sims are going to only use 1 sink anyway, most likely. So I X'd the bathroom sink. They can just use the other sink. It's fine. So I like this layout. I like the little couch. I like the kitchen, and I like how the bunk beds are situated. And I even got, like you can see, somewhere for some toys in there. And I put the Yeti from the kit pack, listen to me, the little campers kit. I love that thing so much. So yeah, it's great. And I did player test this as well. And some of the clutter objects I put in, that you see me put in, I have to remove or move. Again, I don't remember if I removed it completely or if I just moved where they were located, so that the Sims could get up into the bed. But their camper is, I believe, still a little cluttered because there are kids, and when you're camping, you're just doing things. You're not focused on cleaning up all the messes, so there's gonna be some clutter, you know. But I really love the use of this space. It's really, really good. If I did well, if I say so myself, with what I had. And you know, you're not spending a ton of time inside anyway, you know. I believe now is when I start working on the landscaping. Yesterday's. So what the environment I wanted to create between these 2 campsites was that they were literally separate. These are 2 separate families, or they could know each other, who knows, coming in, camping on their own campsite. But I want them to be close enough so that they can create a relationship if they want to. I wouldn't want that. I'm an introvert. Leave me alone. Like, come talk to me. I'm having an instant panic attack. Well, not literally. but I'm nervous, right? But not everyone's like that. So they're close enough so they can still like be friends and get to know each other if they want. So there's some privacy and division with the landscaping, but there's a path going between them, connecting them, and they can still, you know, hang out together if they want. After the fact, I was thinking that it's pretty funny because, you know, how do you drive into this campsite without running over the bushes? I didn't think about that logically, but it's fine. We're not actually driving in The Sims. So it looks nice. That's all I really care about. But yeah, the landscaping's really, it's really pretty. I really enjoy it. I do soften up some of the dirt lines that you're seeing here. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really had fun making this as well. Like, just the whole process was really exciting for me, and I'm excited for the builds that are coming up as well in Granite Falls that I have some plans for. So be on the lookout for that. But I am going to wrap up this this little voiceover, my first voiceover ever, because we are nearing the end of this build portion of the video. Oh, here are the builds. I mean, the builds, listen to me, the beds. Those will catch fire. Just letting you guys know. But I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy the build. I hope your Sims have a great time camping here and making friends if that's their thing. And yeah, I'm gonna head on out. So you guys have a wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles. Bye-bye.